Hey everyone, Sega Man 721 back here with another quick video. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And I also want to thank everybody for watching my last video where I showed you my systems to show you that I'm not a fanboy. And I especially want to give a special thanks to the people that gave me a thumbs down. I'll give you a thumbs up because that's great that you gave me a thumbs down because you're watching my content. So that's cool. You guys rock. Okay, so now let's get into this new video I got here for you. If you like Sega Saturn, like I do, which I mentioned that system in my last video, I want to show you the import games that I have for my Sega Saturn. I have a handful of games. I don't have a whole lot, but there's some pretty interesting games that I've picked up in the past for my Sega Saturn. And I do have it's a Mega cartridge. I think it has an action replay built into it. I picked it up at an exchange like 5 years ago for like $5, and I just thought it was a extra memory card, you know, that you put in the back. But here I found out by mistake. I was curious, and I bought my first import game at a local exchange, and I put it in just to see if it would work. And guess what? It did. So now that I know that it works, I just started buying import Japanese Saturn games. It's one of my favorite systems. And the first one I have here is it's a wrestling game, and it actually features a virtual fighter. Wolf is in it. This is it. It's a pretty damn hard game, but it's pretty cool. You know, it has that little slip in there. If this is not in there, I guess people don't think it. They say it's complete if it has that little slip thing in there. But it's not bad. But I tell you one thing, it's hard as hell. Another one here, because I love pinball games on the systems I own a lot, is this is a Pinball Graffiti. Picked that up. I think it was like $5 or $6. It's not a bad pinball game, you know. It is complete. It's not the best that the Saturn has to offer, but it was pretty decent for the price. Another great one here I got is Golden Axe the Duel. This is another great old school game for your Sega Saturn. If you can't afford the American version, this is the way to go. And I will tell you this, if you do buy import Sega Saturn games, they are in perfect condition, the ones I got so far. It's like they're brand new, no scratches, no nothing, like they were never even taken out or even used. You know, just perfect condition, the disc, so I'm very pleased with that. Another one I got here, and I did show this in another video, in a pickup video, it's a really weird fighting game, and it's called Fist. And I picked this up for a few dollars, import Sega Saturn fighting game. And there's the disc. It also has a nice booklet with it. And it came with this little disc that actually has music. It's a music disc, which is pretty cool. And then it actually shows, I guess, the people that do the voices of the characters on the back of the game here, which is, I thought was pretty cool. So it's another cool one. I have the American version of this game. It's by Data East, and it is called, oh man, I can't remember what it's called. Let me look up here real quick, see if I have it in the front of my regular Saturn games, which I don't. It's not Last Bronx, but I do have the American version. It's called Dark Legends, or Dark Legends, and this is the import version of that game. I just wanted the import version of it because it was really cheap, so I can play either one, either the American or the Japanese version. Another great series of fighting games. This is one of my favorite 3D fighting games. It is Dead or Alive. Itagaki is like one of the best game designers out there for fighting games. It is a great game. To me, it's better than Tekken. I do like Tekken, but Dead or Alive is just more fluid fighting, and I think way better graphics. And just awesome characters. You know, this is a great game. This is another good game for your Sega Saturn. This is important. It was not, you could not get this here. It is, I think it's called Necropolis. It is a pinball game. This is, to me, is the best import pinball game for your Sega Saturn. And I seen the guy from Classic Game Room actually do a video on that, and that's why I went out and got that, and it is actually pretty cool. Now, the game I told you about earlier before I started the videos, guys, that I was curious to see if it would work when I put it in, is a Thunder Force shooting game. Thunder Force is one of my all-time favorite shooters on the Sega Genesis. And when I put this in, I didn't think it would work, but when it started working, I was just happy as hell. This is one of the best shooters ever made, because, you know, I'm in the shmups, and very happy to have this, and I picked that up for, I think, 13 bucks there at my local exchange. Another great pinball game I have here that I've seen, it's called Fantastic Pinball. I got this import. This is actually pretty cool. I like playing this anime pinball game. I only paid, I can't remember, 10 bucks maybe on it. It's made by Technosoft, the same people that make the Thunder Force series. So it's a great pinball game for your Sega Saturn. And last but not least, this is another great game for the Sega Saturn. It is called, I think, DX Third. This is a fighting game for the Sega Saturn. It has a nice foil background, nice thick case, and booklet. I actually beat it with one of the characters. This is another, it's different. It kind of reminds you of like a Bloody Roar. So if you like Bloody Roar, it doesn't have where they turn into animals or beasts or anything, but it has, it kind of reminds me of that. So this is another great Sega Saturn import game for the Sega Saturn. Well, that's all I got today, guys. I just want to do a quick video of my imports for my Sega Saturn games. I want to thank everybody that watches my channels, and Sire649, you know, Asian Sleepy, Statue Lou, VG Girl 11, amongst others that watch my show Retro. He watches my show. He's the guy that actually fixed my Atari 7800 for me, man, and he rocks. He's a cool bro, and he always checks out my video. Thanks a lot, man, for always checking out my videos, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so I just want to thank you again for giving me that thumbs down, man. I'm gonna give you guys a thumbs up. You guys rock, man. That's awesome, because I know you're watching my videos, and you know deep down inside you like Sega 721, bro. You know you do. You know, so everybody take care and have a great day. Sega Man 721 out.